Hey there, my name's Andy Wood and welcome to Prompt Hackers. And today you're going to watch over my shoulder as I create some really awesomely cute biker gang animals. But before we get there, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on my content. Cheers. Okay, let me show you what we're going to create today. We're going to create some amazing images. And look at this cute character. Cute little puppy dressed as a biker. And we've got a kitten, a bulldog, and you don't have to stick to domestic pets. We've got a giraffe, looks pretty good. Oh, dachshund, how cute's that? Not looking at the camera, but looks absolutely amazing. And we've got a panther and a mouse, and finally a tiger stood with the Eiffel Tower in the background. So that's what we're going to create today, and you can watch over my shoulder while we do it. Okay, let's get going. So I will paste the prompt down below in the description, but first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my Chrome extension AI prompt log, and incidentally this is an extension that I've written myself. Well, actually I didn't. ChatGPT wrote the extension and I published it. It's got a few features in there in terms of filtering. You can create your own categories, add, edit, delete prompts, and it's just a neat way to keep track of your prompt. So I'll paste a link for that in the description as well, and if you're interested, just give it a whirl. So biker animals. As you can see, the prompt is pretty short. It's a Hyperrealistic Yami Kawaii or Kawaii, I'm not quite sure how that's pronounced, style portrait of biker gang, and then you insert the animal. And then we describe what they're wearing leathers, goggles on helmet, ultra detailed, looking at camera. Now most of the time Midjourney respects this, but sometimes it doesn't quite. We're going to use studio lighting and cinematic lighting, and we're going to start off with a black background, but I'll show you how to basically place the animals that you create in a scene somewhere. And we're just re-emphasizing it's a portrait. We're asking Midjourney to use a 35mm film and make it HD. So what I'm going to do is I can copy this and close. I could have just copied from there, but I wanted to show you that. And then what we're going to do is head over to Midjourney and give it a whirl. So we do /imagine and then prompt. We'll paste the prompts and we'll start off just using the generic puppy. Everything else looks okay, and we'll hit return. Now I've got Midjourney on fast mode, but the speed even in fast mode will depend on the loading on Midjourney, but hopefully at this time of day, it's just noon here in the UK, it will be pretty quick. We'll come back to this as soon as something's loaded in. Okay, here we go, we're beginning to load in now. As I said, it's pretty quick. I'm always fascinated with Midjourney because this can get right up to 93%. And I'm looking at the image and not particularly liking it, but that last 7% seems to have quite a boost of creativity. And generally, that last 7% make the image look absolutely fantastic. As you can see, at the moment, we can make out the puppy. Some slight errors going to be there, but on the whole, pretty good. It can be a little bit erratic at times, can Midjourney, but it's generally pretty solid. So here we are. It looks pretty cute. This one looks amazing. This one, definitely my favourite. This one, you can see we've just had a bit of a blip on the goggles. But let's have a look at 3 in more detail. I'll clear this off the desktop, keep it neat, and look at that. Absolutely fantastic image and so cute. Let's try another one. And we'll go with, let's try a kitten. Do another kitten. And in a little bit I'll show you well, basically changing the animals and the effect that has, but also how to affect the background. At the moment they're coming with a black background because we've stipulated black background, but we can also place them in scenes and on location, so they can make for some pretty interesting images, as you could imagine. So let's have a look at this one. It's the kitten coming in. You can see it's starting to form. While that's going, let's just speed it up a bit and drop in something different. Let's try a panther. No, let's try specifying a breed. So let's go with spaniel. See what that does. While that's loading in, look at these. These are just outstanding. 4 looks pretty good to me. I mean, they're all pretty good. Well, let's keep that tidy. And there's, I mean, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. His leather's on there, the detail on that. It's got his badges on there. An inner layer. Helmet looks great. All matches. Absolutely astounding. Oh, and now hopefully we'll get the spaniel in a moment, and when we've done the spaniel we'll take a look at let's try a different breed. While that's cooking away, we'll go for bulldog. No, dachshund. Not quite sure how you spell it, but I think it's like that. I'm sure Midjourney will be able to interpret it. Okay, we'll come back to this when it's starting to load in. And here we go, the dachshund's starting to take shape. Not quite sure what's happened to our spaniel, but as ever with Midjourney, it's an interesting journey. And starting to look pretty good even now at 78%. At the 93, it's going to look pretty good. No obvious errors on there that I can see. Let's have a look. These look absolutely great. Look at this little character there. 4. Nice multicoloured collars. Let's boost 4. Drop that off. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Even the reflection looks absolutely brilliant. So, locations. Let's go and we will try our spaniel again, even though he's not appeared yet. And this time we'll put them in, instead of a black background, we'll put them in Paris with Eiffel Tower in the background. Let's see what that does. Hopefully it'll come up well. You can see the spaniel's just died to death there. And what we'll do, copy that and cancel the job. / imagine. go. See if that one starts. In the meantime, we can see our view of Paris starting to take shape with the spaniel, I hasten to add. Now the spaniel's finally putting in an appearance. Nearly there, one more for the Paris view. Okay, now look at these. There's Paris with 2 Eiffel Towers, a little bit odd. 1 Eiffel Tower with that little cute chap or chapess. And this one, again, just 1 and a double 1 on that one. And it's a lovely pose, that one. Just a pity about the second Eiffel Tower, but I can always take that out using the new Photoshop remove feature, so I can get rid of that. I could drop something else in there if I wanted, but let's do a version of that one and just see if we can get rid of the second Eiffel Tower. It might not do it, but otherwise on that one I would have gone with 2, I think. Okay, and the spaniel's appeared. There's the Eiffel Tower. It's floating in the air a little bit, so that would need a little bit of fixing, but with a few regens, or maybe even 1 regen, it will sort itself out. And there's our spaniel on his own. Looks funny, because again, that character, these are so cute, these animals. I'm just going to try one off the wall one that I've not actually tried. Let's try a frog and see what it does. A frog wearing. And just see what it does with that. I don't quite know what it'll make out. In the meantime, let's go back to Paris. Again, still 2 Eiffel Towers in there, but you kind of get the idea. Some reruns and you'll get an absolutely amazing image. And here we go, we're loading in now with the frog. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be great. As I said before, sometimes you can get right up to 97% and it doesn't look great. But then when it reaches 93%, but once it reaches 100, that last 7% can make it look pretty amazing. 78, it's starting to take shape. Definitely starting to take shape. And let's have a look, see what the 100 does. Pretty good. I mean, look at that character there. Amazingly odd. We'll just boost him. Have a look. Look at that. What a character. Okay, so that's it for today. As I said, I'll paste the prompt and the link to the Chrome extension in the description. And yeah, if you've enjoyed the video and you want to see more like this, please subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. And thanks a lot for watching. Thank you.